Hello lads and ladies, welcome back to another episode of our Arsenal career mode. I hope you've been enjoying this series as much as I have, because it's been an absolute blast. We have a lot to get through today. Obviously the transfer window is open. Oh my god boys, it's finally time to get some new players in here. Now obviously we're going to be getting these kind of transfer offers through the entire journey. We're going to get these. We're not going to accept this. I really like Gabriel in this team. Speaking of though, I am still looking at potential challenges at the centre back position. I think I need to take seriously how much competition can help this team, because we do have a young team. As much as I love Gabriel and Saliba, and they will be mainstay, I do have a few nice players on the transfer list for them. Now, last episode, we got a big injury to Ben White. As you can see there on your screen, Ben White is out for 6-7 months. It's not good. It's not good. We do need a right back. I'm going to scout a few who I've put in here. So we do have a few options. We've got Frimpong. We've got Mukiele. We've got Molina. We've got Hakimi. We've got Fresneda. Obviously, Fresneda will be the worst overall rating, but he has a much higher potential than a couple of these. But personally, I do think we do need to get into this market for the right backs very, very quickly. So we don't actually have much time to really scout Fresneda. Obviously, I had to throw him on the list as well as a couple of these other players very last minute last episode, because I wasn't planning to get a right back. I'll be real. I was looking more at left backs. And if we look down here, we do have three. I mean, Yilmaz was going to be kind of a potential. We throw him in the mix as one to grow, because he is a player at Rangers I really like, and I think he could be a decent little signing. The issue is, I don't know if he's a signing for staying in the Champions League, or he's a signing to push us on to the league. I would probably prefer one of these two. Now, Nuno Mendes and Alphonso Davies, I mean, no-brainers. When it comes to left-backs, absolutely no-brainers. Alphonso Davies is far up there in terms of what I want. I think Mendes, I'm not as much of a fan of, I'll be real. I just don't think he's... I think every time I've used him in the past, he's not as good as his stats suggest. Now, I don't know if that's different this game, but I do prefer Davis. So I think we probably lean towards Davis, and I think we could get him actually quite cheap. I mean, looking at the asking price, they're going to ask for around 49 million, but we would be able to get him for significantly less, probably nearer the 40 mil mark, which I think is an absolute steal for a player like Alphonso Davies. Also, don't think it's the most unrealistic. Now, I do want to steer away from completely unrealistic signings this career mode. But I don't think this is the maddest one, especially if we're going into the market for a big left back. I don't think it's crazy. Now, I've had lots of suggestions from you guys in the comments. Obviously, Serge Gnabry is one of them in terms of going forward. Bringing Gnabry back could be fun. Obviously, 28 years old now, 84 overall, can play up front, can play on either wing. Very versatile player. Honestly, I'm very tempted by him. Rabiot is another one that you guys have suggested. Obviously, 28 again. A bit older than I'd probably like to bring in. Although, he does look very good. Aerially, he just seems elite. First touch as well. It's a nice play style. Left footer. Could play that number 8 role quite nicely. I mean, his stats just look nice overall. They're just very balanced. So, yeah, he is definitely one to think about. Now we've got Florian Wirtz, who is 86 rated, 20 years old. I mean, he's going to be worth, around 100 mil. We're going to have to go all out if we get Wirtz in, and I just don't see that happening. We have Martin Odegaard in the cam position, but I do have both of these guys, including Xavi Simons. Now, Xavi Simons is an interesting character because I really like this guy. I genuinely think he could be immense. He's 20 years old, 81 overall right now, but I think he could skyrocket. He could be he's easily like an 88 rated cam, but he can also play on the wings, which excites me. At the moment, he's on loan. We can't do anything right now, but he's on this list in case we make a summer move for him. I think just having someone who can play alongside Odegaard would be unreal, and I think he would absolutely ball out for us. So he is definitely one to watch. You can kind of see a few of the other guys I've got on here. Kubo, another one who is excellent. I really like Kudus, another one who obviously he's only just joined West Ham this season, so I'm not going to go for him in this January window. But again, could be a summer move if I fancy him. Probably won't though. Probably won't. Now, this is where it gets interesting. A few of these striker options we have. We've got Osherman, who I think would be a doubt in January. 89 rated. He is absolutely killing it in Serie A at the moment. He might be a summer move. We also do have Wahi on here, so I don't actually know what rating Wahi is, but he is a young French striker who is meant to be elite. Obviously plays for Lens. He scored a brilliant goal against Arsenal just a few weeks back. 21 years old. Look at all the play styles he has. Technical, flair, quick step, trivela, acrobatic. I mean, this guy could genuinely be very exciting. And I kind of want to wait for his scout report to come through, because he is a cheap striker who could genuinely be unbelievable. I think if we get rid of Eddie, I would not be mad at getting Wahi in to replace that. So he is definitely one to watch. Kolo Muani speaks for himself. He's brilliant. Same with Jonathan David. Again, superb player. Now, this is another one we have. Left winger Leao. I just think he would be brilliant, but I just don't think he's a January move. Again, he's a lot of money. I've went for a few big boy signings here. So I don't know what ones we're going to go for yet, boys. I don't know which ones we're going to go for yet. I'm just going to kind of see if we get any offers in today, and maybe we'll do a couple little dealings during this episode, so please stay tuned. But we do also have 3 centre-backs I thought I'd quickly mention, because I might be open to buying a centre-back. I think the one that I'm the most interested in is actually Tomori. Now, Kim Min-jae I really like. He's got some really nice play styles in there. He looks excellent. 81 pace as well. Beautiful. But 87 pace, you got Tomori, who's 26 years old, obviously English. So you're getting them English bred. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. But high defensive work rate. He looks a beast, to be honest. He looks really, really decent. 85 overall. I think he'd fit in perfectly in my back line with Saliba and Gabriel. Like, interchanging them 3. That's not bad. That really isn't bad. And he wouldn't be all that much. Like, we could probably get him for like 60 mil, I would say. Again, maybe we don't need that investment right now, but he is one to look at. So yeah, they're just a few of the transfer targets we've got at the moment. Now, don't worry if your player's not in there that you suggested. It doesn't mean I'll never get them in this career mode. And I'm also still adding people to my list. So it's fine. Don't worry. But we will be going through this. We actually have a Wahi final scout report, and he is 80 rated, 93 pace. Oof. Tempting. Throughout this episode, we'll kind of be accepting and viewing different transfer offers and seeing if we get rid of anyone. If we get rid of like a striker or whoever, then maybe we go and move in the market that way. I think that's kind of how we play this. So now we're getting a Nelson offer. Now, I love Nelson. I'm not going to sell Nelson at the moment, because last episode he was brilliant for us. He done unbelievable. So I can't accept that. I can't accept that right now. Cuevas, another silly loan move. I don't really want to do that one. But we do have a game coming up against Ipswich, boys. Ooh, Walters transfer offer. Interesting. Now, Walters, I really love. I think he's a big prospect in real life. But in this game, I don't think I'm going to really use him. I'm actually going to try and wangle a tiny bit more money out of him. Let me just skip through this. Again, it's been accepted around 840. Just a little bit more. That's fine. Another loan I'm just going to turn down for Cuevas. I think I'd ideally want to get him a loan in England if possible. Whether that's possible or not, I don't know. But we do have a fun game against Ipswich. Obviously, Ipswich flying in the Championship at the moment. I don't know if they are in the game. But this is going to be a fun one. We're going to probably do the highlights for this game. Also, guys, I've just realised, like, unless this cup game gets thrown over into this week, we have literally all 3 games, and that's it in this January. That's mental. So it actually looks like maybe we do leave deadline day for next time. But we're going to have like the entire transfer window. So all of our dealings will probably be done today, and I'm going to have to rush through it because otherwise it's going to be a ridiculously long episode, and I apologize. We do have Palace and Forest as well, just to note. Just jot that down. Oh my god. Now this FA Cup game, surely we can rotate. Also, guys, just changing around this team a little bit is making me realise how thin we are at the back. Like, it's not looking good. With White out, with Timber knackered, we have like 3 centre-back options. I think we definitely do go in the market for a centre-back and a left-back, because if Zinchenko gets injured or he's too tired to play, who do we have to play there? Really, I don't want to be playing Timber on the left. Tommy Astor, I don't really want to be playing on the left, despite he can play there. I think we're too thin at the moment, especially with White out. I think we get at least 2 defenders in this window. And yeah, mate, we're going to play Zinchenko for this game. Screw it. We're going to play Smith Rowe and Vieira in the middle, Trossard on one wing, Eddie in the middle, and Reece Nelson on the other side. And let's just have a stacked bench just in case of emergency. But realistically, this team should have more than enough against an Ipswich side who, let's be real, just have nowhere near the amount of quality that we do. So let's go straight into the highlights, boys. Let's speed through this. Apologies, it's going to be a longer episode if we are going through all the transfers today. Yeah, and it starts off with a corner kick. Obviously, we have to go for this. We have to try and whip a nice ball in there. Do I want to take it with Vieira or... you know what? Let's take it with Trossard. Kind of want to whip this in like this. That's a great ball. Oh, there we go. Huge goal. That's why you do an in-swinger. That's lovely. Gabriel with the first goal of the game. One of our main centre-backs in there. Ipswich solo run. I mean, we should batter Ipswich, even with this team. I'll be real. But this is a mad attack. Uh-oh. This is a crazy attack. I mean, what do we do? Yeah, okay. We bait him. That's fine. Okay, it's a long cross. I'm seeing it's to Eddie. Eddie goes for that. What a finish. What a finish. He looked well off. He looked well offside. What a finish that is from Eddie. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know where that came from. It's not even going to show me a replay, is it? No, but what a finish. And we've got a pen as well now. Who's taking the penalty? It is Jorginho. Of course it is. We're going to go top right. We love going top right. That wasn't top right. That was in the middle. Crossbar and in. But we take it. We take it. 3-0. We take it. I mean, we had to win this comfortably. And it seems like we are going to. Plays it through to Eddie. To Trossard. Little 1-2. 1-2-3. 1-2-3. Oh, Eddie tried to put it into the far corner. But it is saved. And it is a 3-0 win for Arsenal. We take that. Let's get on to business. Now, following from that game, we have a bunch of different things here. Let's just get rid of some of these. There we go. Now, we got another Gabriel offer. People are really coming in for Gabriel. There's interest in Davis as well. Players return from loan. John Jules and Rekic. Rekic's an interesting one because it is another centre-back, I guess. We're going to reject that. We're also going to reject Gabriel to Dortmund. We do also need to renew a contract for Thomas Partey, and whether we keep Jorginho or not, Saliba's another one we need to renew their contract. You know what? That could be one we do right now, to be honest, because I am not risking losing Saliba on a free. I am not risking that, boys. You know what? Let's go into contract negotiations now with Saliba and just get this done. This could actually be our biggest ever signing. If we just sign him, we'll make him crucial 100%. He has to start pretty much every game. Let me see if I can 5-year it. I can 5-year it. Yes, please. Give me a long contract. Right, let's give him... I'm thinking what the other guys are on. 120. Surely that's fine. Perfect. I had to give him 120 because I'm looking at some of the other players. And yeah, now he's getting paid slightly more than Gabriel. I think that's fair because he is just that good. And there we go, boys. That is essentially our first signing of this career mode. It is a contract for William Saliba, who is going to be staying here for a lot longer now. And I'm actually very happy with that. Now, in terms of right backs getting in, I kind of want to get one in now, I think. And I'm between two currently. I'm between Molina and Frimpong. I think Hakimi I'd 100% bring in, but I really want Davis. And I don't know, I just think I can only get one or the other. And Hakimi just, for me, I just could never see Arsenal getting Hakimi. And that's something for me. I don't know. I could see us 100% going for a Frimpong or a Molina, to be honest. Mukiele, another one. Fresneda, another one. I'd still be tempted to maybe go in for if we do sell Ben White at all. But I'm kind of tempted by Frimpong. I just think that pace could be unbelievable working with Saka. Now, not to say Molina doesn't have pace, but in terms of the pricing, it's like 10 million more roughly. If that, it's probably less than that even. It's probably like 7 million difference between the two. One is 23, one's 25. One's 23 with 84 overall. The other one's 25 with 83. I think it's a no-brainer. I'm going to try and sign in Jeremy Frimpong as a right-back option. I'm going to transfer him back into a right-back as well instead of a right wing-back. To be fair, his defending stats are decent as well. It's like his passing, dribbling, his pace is all perfect. I think it's only really his physical that Molina slightly edges, which I don't really care. Don't really care. Looking at this transfer fee, what could we go for? 47.5 million value. I actually don't think he's been performing massively well for them. So could we go really low here? This might insult them, but I'm gonna go 42, you know. Oh, they're fine with that. They're fine with that. We actually probably could have went to the 30s, to be honest. They were happy with that. 42 is a bargain. That is an absolute steal for what will essentially be a starting right back. We're going to go important. Hopefully they're fine with that. They are. Lovely. A 5-year contract. That is superb, Frimpong. We love your dedication. Now, wages. I don't want to insult him. We're going to go for 68, 85. Okay, well, that's way under what he wanted. Okay, 85 is fine. 85 is all good. And we've signed our first player, our first proper player is Jeremy Frimpong. Probably not a player I was expecting to buy, and probably you guys won't expect me to buy. We'll definitely be getting another like winger or something in the mix. But Frimpong, okay, I think we kind of were forced into buying him, mainly because of the Ben White injury. So hopefully you don't mind me signing this guy, guys. But he will do bits for us. I genuinely am very excited about this player, and he's talking to Saka there because he knows I'm going to be feeding Saka all day long. He looks good in the shirt as well. Jeremy, welcome to the club, my friend. He's going to essentially be like a Jurriën Timber kind of player as well. But 42 million, I don't think it's too bad. What's it going to say? Is it going to say it's a good or bad one? A B? I mean, I'll take a B. I'll take a B. I bet it's going to say we could have gone for 35. Great first 11. There we go. Yeah, he can fit in on both of them. 36 million it's saying we could have got him for. But instantly, he comes straight into the frame. We play him there. I'm going to have to develop him into a right back. None of this right wing back business. We're also going to give him the number 3, I think, because I think they gave it to like Rekic or something, who just, he is not that lower number. But again, Rekic could be a shout of throwing him in now and again. I'm not even terribly mad at that. In terms of development, we do want to throw Frimpong on a development plan. The issue here is changing him to a right back. 107 weeks. Like, make that make sense, man. Right wing back transitioning to a right back is just, it shouldn't be that. And 2 weeks to be a right mid. There's no harm in doing it. So we're just going to make him into a right back. Screw it. Oh, interestingly, Villa are offering us Buendia plus 31 million for Jesus. No chance. Get out of here. Okay, guys, we're going to get into the next game here. We'll probably do some more transfer stuff after this, but we are going to play a game finally. It's been a lot of admin work already today. But Palace are struggling this season. They're currently 16th in the league. They have lost 4 of their last 5, and they've only drawn the other one of them. So this should be okay, I'm hoping. But it is going to be Frimpong's debut. I'm really looking forward to this, man. I mean, he's just a quality player. He's just so good. We're gonna change the team round slightly here. I might start Havertz in there as a cam, because I actually do think he works there weirdly. And I think him and Jesus swap quite nicely. So yeah, we're gonna see how that works. I'm also going to make sure that Frimpong overlaps and joins the attack. I think that's kind of what we want. Zinchenko inverted is perfect. And I think Reece Nelson deserves a spot on the bench as well, because he was just so good last time out. Let's get straight into this game, boys. I think that is a superb team. Frimpong in the back line just gives me a bit more confidence in that right-hand side now. Instead of having to throw Tomiyasu on there or something, it just looks better. It looks better. It feels better. And then I think we have to look at some keepers after this game. Here we go. The debutant, Jeremy Frimpong, our new number 3. Obviously, I think the number 3, does it usually go to the left back? I don't know. But who cares? Who cares? It's a number. It's a number. But here we go. Kickoff. And it's straight out to Frimpong. It's a lovely ball down the line. I can already tell he's a star. He's already a star. Okay, Havertz out to Frimpong. Frimpong across. Oh, okay, this could be nice. This could be nice. Saka, go for it. Henderson there. Henderson's only punched it clear. This is still alive. This is very much still alive. Declan Rice seeing Frimpong's run. Gonna try a ball in there. It gets blocked in the end. Why is it a little bit glitchy today? Okay, we need to defend this now. It's a first attack for Palace. It's Jordan Ayew. Uh-oh. Come on, boys. You can defend. You can defend. You can defend. You can defend. They've got some good little players. I can't lie, Palace. A couple I hadn't heard of, but I have checked up some of their players that they've got at the moment, and they're ballers. Well done, Rice. He's done well there. Oh, referee. Okay, that was actually a sick tackle, to be fair. But Saka's done well. Saka's done very well, and we can find a ball through, can we? No. Not with Rob Holding in the way. I'm going to keep this one out. Keep this one out. Well done, Havertz. He's in there for the height. He's in there for the height. Keep telling yourself that. And this is nice play. Saka does brilliantly. Odegaard does even better. Oh, Rob Holding. My God, this guy. Okay, Saka's won it back. Without me even looking, he's won it back. And Rob Holding again, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Rob Holding. Oh, this isn't good. They've found a bit of space on the left-hand side here. Zinni wasn't picking up his man. It's Klein. Oh, it's fucking Klein. Oh, that happened on the left-hand side. That was not the right-hand side's fault. Zinchenko. He left too much space, and that slide tackle was so close. Lovely play. Pass it back to Saka. Going to try and whip a ball in there. That's brilliant. Oh, Klein out again. It's these Palace defenders, I tell you. It is going to be 1-0 at half-time. I've got to say, man, they do not deserve to be winning this. We have been all over them. Plenty to do in the second half, but hopefully we can just keep pushing, because we are finding some chances. And, oh my God, this actually could be nice here. It's Havertz on the ball. He's playing it to Saka. Saka goes for it. It's a block in the end. There's no Holding, but there's a bloody Klein. Holding and Klein have actually ruined my game. They've actually ruined my game. Come on, boys. Get this ball out. Oh, my God. They've given away a penalty. They've given away a fucking pen. Right. Now we have to... Oh, big save. Big save, Ramsdale. That's why you're my keeper. That is why you're my keeper. Let's clear this out. This is it. 66 minutes in. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Come on. Come on. Oh, my God. Frimpong, please. Oh, what a save. Come on, Martinelli. Right, pick up that ball. Pick up that ball. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Oh, mate, we were all over them then. We were all over them. Look at this. It gets blocked there. Frimpong goes for it. It's a nice shot. Good save. And Martinelli can sweep up. Come on, boys. Just a little bit more and we can get the win here. I usually make more changes, but I'm only going to make this one right now. And that is Trossard coming on. Currently, I don't want to take off some of these guys who are performing well. And this is why Trossard is on them here. He's on them. I'm seeing that run through. Oh, Odie. Oh, no. Come on, Trossard again. Go for it. Oh, my God. I love Trossard, man. He's just such a good dribbler in this game. Okay, I think it might be a draw unless we can do something here. Come on, come on. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. Oh, he was offside. Oh, he was offside. But what a chance that was. I thought he'd won it for us for a sec. Oh, that is so sad, man. That is so, so sad. That is going to be full time as well, isn't it? Ah, that's a massive 2 points dropped, man. 1-1 against Palace is such a bad result. Looking at the performances, though, Frimpong was actually our best player on the pitch. Him and Martinelli were brilliant. I think Trossard, when he came on, was excellent as well. Saka, obviously. Man, the match was Klein in the end with their goal. But, wow, I mean, both Klein and Holding was silly good. It's a joke. I've got to say, guys, in terms of debuts, I was very happy with that from Frimpong. Now, I know we didn't get like the win. We didn't get a clean sheet. But overall, the signs I saw from him was we are going to attack very well on that right wing with Saka. I think if I can utilise his pace a little bit more and get into that mould, I think we're going to cook, to be honest. I think Saka is just going to absolutely love it on that side. Vieira loan deal. I'm not going to loan Vieira. Maybe if I could sell him, I might. But I'm not going to loan him to Liverpool. That just seems like a mental deal. Do we have any other ones? We've got a final scout report in from Fresneda. We do have a Vieira one. Interesting. 22 million. We could get a little bit more for him. Should we see if we can negotiate and be cheeky? Let's try and get a 26. If we can get a 26, I'd actually be interested in it. No, they don't like that. About 25. 25's nice, isn't it? 22. No, they just want this 22. 24.5. No sell on. Oh. Oh, Fabio Vieira, man. I can get so much better. 78 overall. 23 years old. I'm not playing him much either. Fabio, I'm actually going to have to. I'm going to have to do it. Because then I can raise funds and buy in a big boy. Let's accept that deal. Let's accept that deal. I'm sorry if you are a big fan of Fabio out there. The issue is he's not getting into my team. I also want to be playing Havertz in the cam. I want to be playing Smith Rowe in the cam. And ideally, I want to buy another cam at some point as well. Because I just love attacking midfielders, honestly. Especially in this game. Let's have a look at the Fresneda scout report. Because, again, I mean, I know we've already signed a right back. But I am intrigued. 73, yeah. So he's one that, like, maybe we keep an eye on. If he gets into the 80s over a couple seasons, maybe we go in for him. But I just can't be able to train him up right now. I think he's a solid prospect. But, yeah, he's not there right now for me. Now, guys, I know that this could be a rogue choice. And I know that a lot of Arsenal career mode YouTubers and other Premier League career mode YouTubers go for the more safe options. They go for an Osherman, they go for a Kolo Muani, a Jonathan David. These are all classic strikers that people sign into their Premier League teams. I'm so tempted to go for Eli Wahi from Lens. Now, not only is he already like a very decent player, should I say, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, all these fantastic play styles, really, really nice stats. 21 years of age, 80 rated, but he could genuinely grow it into a world-class striker if I'm playing him, and I think we should go for him, to be honest. I think Eddie Nketiah will be out the door, and I think Wahi comes in there. I think he gives us something special up front. My only slight concern with Wahi is he too similar to Jesus? Should I go for one of these big boys who I can just lump balls to? To be honest, it's not really the way I play. I think Osherman is a perfect fit. I'd be more than happy to get Victor Osherman in for, what is it, like 90 to like 100 million, let's say. Around 100 million we'd get him for. But for half that money, not even half probably, we can get a 21-year-old who has the potential to be up there as good as Victor Osherman. And it's not to say that like we don't actually just get rid of Eddie and move Jesus out onto the right or something like that. You know what? Because I'm thinking in the mind of how Arsenal would play this and how our owners are, I think this is probably the way more realistic signing in terms of a striker option than any of these other guys. And I do want to make this as realistic as possible. So I'm actually going to go for Y here. I think we go and try and get a really good deal. And again, apologies if you do like these other strikers. I absolutely love all of these strikers I've selected. But I don't know, like Victor Osherman in January just doesn't seem like the play. As much as I love this player, we're going to spend all of our budget on this striker. Ideally I'd go for an Ivan Toney, but obviously he's not in the game. Otherwise I would definitely just have went for Toney. But I think we go for a Wahi here, and I think we risk it. Now I'm going to go for a 45 million and hope they are fine with it. Oh, they want to swap Havertz. No. We cannot do that. God, as much as a lot of people would not mind that deal, I for one do not want to do it. He wants 61 million. Okay, that is a lot more than I bargained for. Let's see if we can bring this down quite significantly, please. Add sell-on clause. You know what? Let's throw like a 2% on here. Plus, let's just do that. 56. Okay, we've got it down slightly more, but okay, it's still a fair bit. I don't suppose they'd want an Eddie swap? An Eddie swap deal? Could that be a shout? Should we try it? I'm gonna try it. Fuck it. Let's take off. Let's do a 45 mil plus Eddie, or 43 mil plus Eddie. Oh, they don't mind this. We could do a swap deal, and this could be huge. Obviously, Wahi is a few years younger than Eddie and already a higher rating, and we could be getting an absolute steal here. I think we try it one more time for 44. Oh, that's big. That's big. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting this, but a swap deal for Eddie is actually insane. I think that's insane business. Right, please don't fuck this up. Please don't fuck up negotiations. He wants a rotation. Oh, that's perfect. You're going to be playing more than that, Wahi. You're 100% going to be playing more than that. I'm going to be playing you a bunch because I want you to be a star here. But this is a big chance. I think this is a huge move. And we're not bringing him in to be that first choice player right now. We're bringing him in to be that second option who can come in and do the business. We're going to accept his wage, 68 mil. That's fine. It's a bit more, but you know what? It's fine. That was our second signing, and I'm actually really buzzing for this one, man. I'm really buzzing for Wahi to join this team. Genuinely think he could be sick. And genuinely, guys, I know there are better strikers out there, but Wahi could be unbelievable for us. I think he has the potential of like 88, 89. So if we play him enough, man, this guy could be unbelievable. And surely we get a good rating for this one. A B. I mean, I'll take a B. Great price. Love that. And Fabio is out the door. I'm feeling bad because I really do rate Fabio Vieira, but hey, it had to be done. He's moved to Hoffenheim. He's going to have a nice little time in Germany. And we'll kind of see where his progression goes. It's an A star. I added a star in there, but that is a very good deal for him. Now, a couple of things. We do now have that cup game in this slot, so we will have a breather while we wait for the end of the window, and that Forest game is on deadline day now. But also because we have sold Fabio, we do now have 70 million still to spend, and that is another reason why I signed Wahi. I think if we went for an Osherman, which again would have been brilliant, we would have absolutely nothing right now. We would be skint. We would be skint because we didn't have that much going into this window. But we signed 2 really good additions to the squad. Now, in terms of keepers, I'm actually going to go and try and get Bazunu in. I didn't really want to faff around with getting another rogue keeper. But I think Bazunu is a quality backup. We're not going to have this whole Raya Ramsdale thing. I'm not a massive fan of it. I'm going to see if I can get Bazunu super cheap, just as a backup choice, to be honest. I'm thinking 4 mil actually could be enough here. Yeah, okay, they want a massive sell-on clause. I get that, but you know what? If you're going to add a massive sell-on clause, I'm going to just take this down a little bit. I'm going to just take this down to 3.8. That's an absolute steal. Okay, we take that. We take that. I don't even care about the sell-on. 3.8 for Bazunu. He'll be a fine backup keeper. We can play him in this cup game, to be honest. I'm fine with that. And there we go, guys. Gavin Bazunu is going to be our new number 2 keeper, which, again, big mistake from me in terms of the rare stuff, so apologies for that, boys. But this is a solid keeper, 72 rating at the moment, but we don't need anything special there. Plus, he is quality. He is quality. But, boys, we are getting straight into this cup game. It is against West Ham. Declan Rice's old stomping ground. Doesn't look like they've made any signings this window. They've still got Alvarez in the middle there. Kick and rush, classic. Just looking at their bench. They do have Mohamed El Nene. Obviously, actually, we did sell him to them earlier in the season. And he's only just moved this month. But let's have a look at our team. Let's change it up a little bit, shall we? Let's give Bazunu his debut against West Ham. I also want to start Wahi up front because why not? Why not? Good jokes here, boys. Martinelli, you know what? Martinelli actually can have a rest and Trossard can play. You know what? Reece Nelson can play with Wahi and Trossard. I think we play Kivior for this one in still a strong back line. And Smith Rowe can start in midfield alongside Odegaard. And that is a really nice team there, boys. Let's get straight into this one. It's going to be Wahi's first game. I think he's number 17 for us, which I believe is fine. I don't know. Sometimes you want the numbers to click, and I think that one does just about. But here we go, boys. Apologies, this might be a longer episode than usual. I don't know how much I have to cut out. But there is a lot to get through today. I didn't realise I'd have most of the transfer window to do today, to be honest. But here we go. It's Wahi's first game. Declan Rice against West Ham. This is to get through in the FA Cup. We want to win this competition. This is one that we genuinely really want to win. We're in our horrendous kit as well. So, yeah, a win in this kit would be even sweeter. And it's Wahi already on the ball here. Playing it to Trossard. Nice link up. Back to Wahi. To Odegaard. Odegaard. And Kurt Zuma kicking the ball out. Just like it is a cat. Okay, Saliba, big header away. And Wahi takes it down brilliantly there. Okay, this is it. This is where we move now. Trossard to Wahi. Let's get this back to Trossard. And Wahi's in there. Oh, Odegaard. Okay, this is fine. Oh my god, that was not the ball I was going for. I wanted to pass back to Wahi. Okay, we can actually do something here. Oh my god, Odegaard again. But someone's down. It is Antonio. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is good. It's Ings, who has just been brought on. Somehow pacier than Saliba for a second there. Paqueta's offside, but it's a good save from Bazunu, nonetheless. Bazunu is quality, man. He's so quality. That was a risky ball, Kivior. Oh, my God. Okay, Kivior's going to whip this ball wide. That is a beauty. That is an absolute beauty. And I can have Frimpong on this side as backup. Okay, we've played it back to Rice now. And it's through there. And oh my god, Cresswell. They're defending really well, West Ham. It's actually annoying. Saliba's all the way up the pitch. And he's won the ball back for us. We love that. And oh my god, what a ball over to Wahi. Oh my god, it's a good save. Why he can play it to Nelson. Nelson plays it back to Rice, and apparently there was a foul in there, and it's half time. I mean, we're really struggling to make chances here. Like, we haven't had all that much. Big save. Big save, Bazuna. Bazunu. Zinchenko play this ball out. Saliba to Nelson. Right. I'm seeing that ball over the top, to be honest. Let's try that. Let's try and get this one time in there to Wahi. Come on, let's go. What a goal. It is Wahi on his debut, boys. Let's go. This is what it's all about. A lovely first time ball over the top. Wahi just smashes it into the ground. Fabianski's all over the shop. Doesn't know what's going on. 1-0 up, and it is that guy, Wahi. Let's go, man. Also, I know a bunch of you did put suggestions in for Ferguson. I just see a lot of people having Evan Ferguson in their team, man. And I'm just like, you know what? Try something a bit different. And I'm really excited to be using Wahi in this team. He's not going to be our #1 striker, but hey, genuinely he could be. He could be. If he keeps bagging goals, I'm going to be playing this guy a lot. Get this out. Frimpong, lovely. To Rice, to Nelson. This is nice play. We can play it inside now. Back outside to Reece Nelson. He's got a bit of space. Try and get this through. Oh, lovely. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Smith Rowe. Oh, what a finish. And what an assist as well. It's a Wahi assist in there as well. Wow, wow. I was not expecting such a clean counter-attack like that was. Reece Nelson inside. A little touch and back heel to Smith Rowe, who just smashes it top corner. I mean, you talk about a finish. Like, that is perfect. What a finish that is. And, man, we're rolling now. We're rolling now. Oh, some nice play here from West Ham. And Kivior steps in. You love to see that. Right, Wahi can unleash Martin Odegaard. Who's he got up here? Not all that many players. It's back in there. Oh, my God. Nelson, just wide. Okay, we're throwing a few players on now. We need to rest a couple of them. So Frimpong's off, Tomiyasu's on, Nelson's off, Saka's on. We've thrown on Havertz and Partey in the midfield. We kept Wahi on because I think he's still got a lot of energy. And it would be nice if he can do even more. That is a foul. We're going to try and whip a ball in here, I think. Just in case anyone can get on that. Oh my God. It was Wahi who got on it in the end. Paqueta. Uh-oh. Oh, it was Tomiyasu. Oh my God, that just... He didn't even know what was going on there, that player. There we go, 2-0 victory. We love to see that. Well deserved in the end. And wow, man of the match, it is Wahi with a 9 rating. Goal and assist. I mean, he played superb, man. He played so well up front. And I think second half especially, he was all over West Ham. Like, you could not deal with him. And right, guys, I'm going to leave it there for next time. We do have a little bit more in terms of the transfer window to get through. I think we're probably looking at either signing an extra centre-back or possibly a centre mid, a number 8, ideally who can play with Rice and Odegaard in there. That would be perfect. But guys, please do let me know down below if you do have any other suggestions for signings and what you think of the ones I got in. Obviously, Frimpong being one, Bazunu the other, and Wahi up front. I think they're all quite fun signings, and I think they'll do very well in this system. As always, guys, please leave a like if you've enjoyed this video. I'll be back very soon for another episode. I am actually going away on holiday, so I won't be here for a week. But yeah, apologies. It won't be as frequent. But after that, we'll be back in action, and we'll have plenty of content coming your way. Also, guys, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and follow my Twitch. Obviously, I stream on there most days, so you'll catch me on there most evenings. See you later, guys. Have a good one.